Okay, for example number 2, we have to decide which way it's opening. So we decide which value we're going to add and subtract from in our center to get our vertices. So this time the y comes first. So this is going to be a hyperbola that opens up and down. So this is trickier than the left and right because the y comes first. So when we're doing our center, we just have to really take our time and think. X first, so -2, then y, so -9. So just be careful with that. Okay, that's one of my big concerns is making sure we get that center correctly fixed there. So now for the vertices, we need the a value. So the square root of 121 is 11. It is under the y value, so it's going to be added and subtracted from the y value of my center. Match that up. Okay, this all matches up. So it's going to be -2, comma, -9 plus or minus the a value of 11, which is going to create 2 points. So the first point is going to be -2, and then whatever -9 plus 11 is, which is +2. Then it's going to be -2, comma, whatever -9 minus 11 is, which just so happens to be -20. So there are your vertices. Then we do the slopes of our asymptotes. So this time where the y comes first, that slope fraction is going to be flipped because the x and the y values are flipped. So you've got to think when the y value comes first, there's a lot of flipping and turning around. The center has to be turned around from what the equation says, and also the slope. Okay, because this time the a value is with the y, but up here the b value is with the y. Okay, so it's going to be plus or minus, this time a over b. And this is all in those slides. Keep those slides up while you're doing your practice for reference. So I need my b value. Let's go ahead and get that. Square root of 36 is 6. So that's going to be positive and negative 11 over 6. 11 over 6 does not reduce, so let's just write those as 2 separate slopes. And we have our center, our vertices, and the slopes of our asymptotes.